Well, here we are. I don't know if we'd make it this far. Super Bowl 60. It's the pick segment, and it's the culmination of a great year of picks, Justin, Casey, and for most of the year, Nick. It's been an honor this year, fellas. I'm just gonna let Casey go ahead and take it away and lead us into the game.
Fellas, we're here. It's been a great season for some, a down year for others, and a heartbreak season for others. But Ian, let's lead this one off with you. I want you to tell me who's going to win, what the score is going to be, and who will be the Super Bowl MVP. Go.
Well, because we got this one game, I just want to give a little brief breakdown. I mean, I think we touched on most of the points. You guys need to catch part one. Um, Talking about what kind of game it's gonna be. This is a game I've been going back and forth on all week, man. Like it's rough. Um, I'm going with New England. Gut feeling. I don't know what it is. I don't even know how good of a season they're gonna have next year. But I got New England 27-24, and Drake may win Super Bowl MVP. Going out on a real limb, I know, but I don't know, man. It's just the gut feeling. I'm not saying I think Sam Darnold's gonna play bad. I might end up being dead wrong, but just I don't think it's gonna
I've
play.
got 27 to 20 Seattle. I have Jackson, Smith, and Jigba as my Super Bowl MVP.
I should be writing this down. I got you.
What do you got, Nick?
Uh, I'm gonna go. Seattle's been scoring high. New England's been scoring low. Some There's gonna be a fucking missed field. There's something stupid is gonna happen. A safety, something dumb. Oh my word! Because I'm gonna buy some squares and you fucking watch. Uh it's gonna be some fucking stupid score.
Scoregami?
Nah, I don't know about that. Actually, I really don't know what would be in the Super Bowl. I don't know what the fuck they've had. I'm gonna go. I am gonna stay in the 20s. Let's go. Let's go 20 missed field goal. I'm going to go with 23-27. I think 27-23. And I'm going to go with Seattle also. I really don't know. This is hard because I want New England in a way to win, but I don't want them to win. Really don't want to be bit by Sam Darnold, dude. It's going to haunt me. But I really do think it's going to be Seattle. I'm going to go with Kenneth Walker. I think Sam Darnold does go back in his old ways a little bit, but I think he gets bailed out. And I think Kenneth Walker somehow, if he will be the guy down near in the end zone and within the 5 yards in the red zone. He will be the one. I think that gets the touchdowns. So it's gonna be him.
The man of the hour. What you got,
So
Justin?
How bad is
Casey,
Seattle going to beat New England, Justin? Let us know.
I think it's going to be a close game, as much of everyone here has agreed to. Um, Casey, unfortunately for myself, has an idea of who I'm picking, and
Yes, I heard you on the radio this morning.
yeah, I know, but um, my score prediction has changed, um, but the spread is the same. I've got the Patriots 24-20. MVP Ramondre Stevenson.
It's a good one.
So you, I hate to be that guy, Justin. I really do. But in the first segment, you said if it's a shootout, New England's going to win. If it's a low scoring game, Seattle's going to win.
I know,
What?
I know. It's just something that's it's just
24-20 seems like a low scoring game to me.
for the defenses, the respective defenses, that's a lot to give up on both sides. New England's given up a grand total of 26 points in its entire postseason run.
Okay.
I want to take mine back. I want to be 2023. Both of them are going to miss a field goal. Something fucking stupid. I'm going to go with that. It's going to be both of them are going to make a mistake.
See, I think it's going to be 27-20, and I think Seattle's going to get a late touchdown.
My
Or a
gut,
late
my,
penalty.
my gut has me thinking that fucking Seattle's going to steamroll the hell out of New England. And then my other gut's telling me that Sam Darnold can't get nothing going and New England's going to win like another 13 to fucking 6 game or something stupid. Does that sound possible or what? You know what I
It
mean?
is possible.
It does.
Congratulations, Justin. You had to go a whole 6 years without seeing the Super Bowl win.
Yeah, and you got Tom Brady in Tampa Bay in the offseason when the fucking Patriots were out of the fucking whole thing anyway. So every way there was always a winner. Makes me sick.
Honestly, I wasn't watching Tampa Bay much at all that year, to be honest. Even with Brady there, I didn't.
I did because they kept on playing them over on the NFC side on Fox. Kept on pissing me off. Minnesota was playing Green Bay and they fucking put that fucking Carolina Panthers Tampa Bay game on. I could have.
Yeah, I know they did.
This is going to sound blasphemous, but I don't typically watch Fox football because I'm tired of everyone gagging on Jerry Jones's dick.
Jerry Jones.
I like the Fox broadcast a lot more than CBS.
Oh no, you're tripping. Romo and Nance are the best in the business. You
Yeah,
know, Jim.
I love
Oh,
Romo.
Burkhardt and Brady are.
I like Greg Olson, dude. I think he's really good. I enjoy
Greg
him.
Olson's super good.
Mike
Greg Olson's
Tirico.
super good.
Yeah, I'll
Mike
take
Tirico's
Chris
a
Collins.
legend.
I like them all. I think there's a stack line. I think anything but fucking Lewis Riddick and fucking. I love John Gruden and Mike Tirico. That was a good one.
Yeah. I can't stand
You know who
Colin
was
Burke.
terrible?
I really can't.
You know who was terrible was Jason Witten.
Oh, he sucks.
He was bad.
Burger
You got to go back into
McFarland.
football.
Yeah, he went back to football. He was so bad.
Booger
Yeah, Booger
McFarland
McFarland was
in his little
terrible.
booth. Remember that?
Terrible.
Yep.
We all
Sometimes
know
Does
nothing
anyone
is ever
remember?
going to top.
Does
nothing's
anyone
ever
remember
gonna
on
top
Sunday
Madden
NFL
style.
Countdown with Rush Limbaugh was throwing flags on the shit?
Yeah. Do you remember the reason why Rush Limbaugh got kicked off of Sunday NFL Countdown?
I don't remember the reason for that.
Something said
though.
about Donovan McNabb, right?
Yeah, he made some racist ass comments to Donovan McNabb. They were bad, dude.
I
I thought,
never heard what he said.
I thought it was the racist comments about South Carolina's basketball team that got him kicked off.
That was Don
No.
Imus.
That was Don Imish.
I can't repeat that
I
here.
thought-
That shit's bad.
No, I know what he said, but I thought that was Rush Limbaugh who said that.
Nah, Rush Limbaugh was the Donovan McNabb one with saying,
Can't say it, we're gonna get canceled.
yeah, I'm not going to say what he said, but it was bad. It's stuff you can't say on ESPN, that's for damn sure.
The Don
Um,
Imus one, he just let that shit fly. He didn't
Talk
give a
ab-
fuck.
Talk about keeping the seat warm. Greg Olson fucking did the Super Bowl for what? The Philly in Kansas City the first time, right?
Yeah.
Then he
Yeah.
took the back seat.
Yep.
What?
He immediately got moved to the B slot because Brady moved up to A.
Well, they already had him ready to go anyway, but still, I mean, you take a guy that's never been there. Where Greg Olson was, I like I said, I don't think I got any trouble with any announcers. I think they're all enjoyable. I don't care what anybody says. I love Chris Collins.
I mean, I don't know. Michaels and
Yeah,
Herb
Collins
Street
were.
on the Thursday night or on the
Oh,
prime.
they're bad. They suck.
I'm not a huge fan of them. Herb Street's better, but
I-
Al Michaels
it's all,
has
I mean,
prime.
Al Michaels deserves better.
No, I mean, Al Michaels is arguably the greatest.
He
Color
deserves
commentator
better
of
than
all
what
time.
he's got with Amazon by a lot.
Yeah. But he's not the same Al Michaels anymore.
No, he's not. Do you believe in miracles, Al Michaels? Not by any stretch.
No. Also, do you guys think if Joe Buck and Troy Aikman would have stayed at Fox, they would have replaced Troy Aikman for Tom Brady? Because I don't think so. Because Joe Buck and Troy had such a dynamic relationship, and they've been doing it together for like 15 years. I don't think they would have done it to Troy.
No, I don't think they
No.
could. Joe Buck did all the Fox, the World Series, and everything. He
Still
still
does the World Series.
No, they would have kept Troy Aikman, I think. That one of the reasons they gave Tom Brady all that money because they thought he was gonna be the next Troy Aikman.
Tom's gotten
I
a lot
think
better. Tom Brady's gotten a
Tom
lot better.
Tom was really was cringe and was very cringy in his first year. He's gotten
Yeah,
a whole
he
lot
was.
better.
He has. He has gotten a lot better. And Romo, unfortunately, has gotten worse. And I think it's because there's a, I don't want to call it a conspiracy, but a rumor out that CBS had him tone down his predictions because he was getting all of them right. For his like, oh, here's what they're going to do here, Jim. The safety's going to come out to the left. They're going to hit the quick.
he still does
CBS
that.
Still does that,
not
yeah.
not nearly as much though.
Yeah, he gets a lot wrong though too, and I enjoy that. Even some is predictable, but that's what makes it fun. He's like one of us. Like you know how many
Yeah.
times I'm sitting there in front of my TV. I'm like, that's not a first down. Tony Romo will go, I don't know. That doesn't look like it. We gotta check. I'm like, no shit, Romo. They're checking right now, dude.
Nick,
A
you know your
virtual
most
measurement.
you know your most famous prediction. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah. Never is
Every time
either,
this-
are they?
Every time on a kick return, they're like, oh, he's gone.
No, and then they wouldn't be gone. Then they get caught.
And then there was the
Oh.
Bills Patriots one where Henderson runs to the back of the. It's like I don't like it. This isn't looking good. Oh, I like it now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He ain't dumb. Tony Romo sells, dude. He's fun.
Yeah,
He knows what he's
great.
doing.
I think
people
I think
just hate
Romo is my
announcers.
favorite.
I hate it when people hate it now. Everybody's just mad anyway, dude. Fucking just enjoy them.
It's
Because whoever they replace him with is just going to be shittier.
the thing with Collinsworth that I can't stand is he is. I mean, Mahomes isn't even the freaking game, and every fucking game he covers, Mahomes has been brought up.
That's what makes him iconic.
What I was
It's
gonna
old.
ask,
Get over it.
do you think next year all will be right with the world again and Chris Collinsworth? Wow, what a pass by Patrick Mahomes. Here's a guy.
Mahomes,
Yes.
I don't. Do you
Now
think he'll be back
here's
for
a
week
guy.
one? I don't know.
I think he's
I
going to miss
do.
about 4 games.
Hmm.
I don't. I think he'll be back. I think he'll be ready for regular season. I think obviously he won't play in the preseason, but I think he'll be back week one. And yeah, I absolutely think the Chiefs are coming back next year.
I think they're done. I think they are cooked. Dynasty, throw it in the
No,
trash.
no
The only
way.
way that that's happening is if Reed retires. If Reed goes out, then you could put a.
They
a
just got
Kelsey's
Eric
gone,
Bieniemy back. Eric
It all
Bieniemy's
depends.
back.
It would all
That's
depend on who
that's a
they
big
got to
haul.
replace him.
did they
Well,
did they rehire Bieniemy?
Yeah.
It looks like Mark Henry.
But as far as even if Reed retired, it would be all about who they got to replace him. But I don't think you can ever say a team that's led by Patrick Mahomes is going to be out and done for multiple seasons. Like he's not a 3-time Super Bowl champion for nothing.
No, I'm
I
not.
think
I'm
that's
not.
what people
I'm
want.
saying the dynasty question would probably be over if once Reed retires.
Fernando Mendoza's in that division, man.
Yeah, we
To the
That's the
Raiders.
last guy I'm worried about. I'm more worried about fucking Bo Nix and the Broncos still. Their team is just starting.
Herbert, get him an offensive line. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, they just got McDaniel to run the offense. At least McDaniel can run is at least somewhat alive when it comes to running offenses.
Yeah,
You know-
absolutely.
Brain dead.
Do you think Josh McDaniels is going to the Hall of Fame?
No,
No.
it's a coordinator, man. Coordinators just don't. They don't. Have
Coordinators
that
don't
pull.
make Hall of Fame. That make the
He's
Hall
been
of
to like
Fame,
12
so.
Super Bowls.
Doesn't matter. He's a coordinator. He had
You
too
know,
many
just let him
playouts
do.
as the head coach.
I just started thinking of that.
Yeah, no way.
Do you think Tom Brady's going to go to the be a first ballot Hall of Fame there, Justin? With all these little cheating allegations and everything that
No,
went
I
down?
mean, honest to God, at this rate, I don't know if he will.
Here's my
Yeah.
argument, and I said it in a group chat earlier this morning. The reason that I think it's different for Brady than it is for Belichick and Kraft is I think they judge players on a different scale. And Brady left New England, went to another team, still won a Super Bowl. So
Still
I don't
served
think it's going to
four-game
be.
suspension.
I don't think it's even going to be a question for Brady. He's going to be a lock first ballot, no question about it.
I want to know what the
what-
bet odds. 100 to 1, whatever, right? It's 100% guaranteed that he's going. If I bet $1,000 on that, what's that? $100,000 for me?
Mhm.
Is that what it is?
Wait, 10,000.
10,000? I don't
I
really
think
bet. but
100
If I bet 1,000 on that, it's a $10,000 win.
At 100 to 1, if you bet $1,000, you get 100 grand.
Oh yeah, if you bet 1,000, yeah, you get 100 grand.
Yeah.
But
Let's
Belichick,
do it.
it shouldn't have been a question that he was in on the first time either. Let's keep it real. I know you said Brady went to the Bucks and won, but come on, man. He had two as a core. I know you said it's different for coordinators. He had two as a coordinator,
Six
six as a head
head
coach.
coach. Yep.
Over
No,
50 years coaching.
Belichick. The fact that Belichick wasn't a no-brainer first ballot Hall of Fame head coach is a disgrace to the Hall of Fame committee. It's an absolute disgrace. Let's make no mistake about it. But I just don't think the same thing's going to happen to Brady.
You don't think he's gonna be viewed in the same light?
Hell no.
He's viewed with much more. Do you think it
I,
doesn't have
honest-
anything?
I still think that it's a couple of cohorted teams: Colts, Ravens, and maybe another team that I'm blanking on, are the reason why Kraft, Belichick, and potentially Brady won't be their first ballot Hall of Fames.
If Tom Brady is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, I hate to say it, nobody's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No,
Terrell Owens isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. What do you think of
Yeah,
that?
he should have been. Terrell Owens is the
Exactly.
second greatest.
So you're
He's the
telling me that
second
they hold a
greatest
custom
receiver in
to
NFL
Tom Brady? What's
Yes.
the difference?
Tom Brady's a quarterback.
I don't give a shit. He cheated.
The committee does. No one cares what Nick thinks. This is the committee.
The committee doesn't care about fucking being they care about the cheating. That's what they care about. That's why we're here.
It's different when it's quarterbacks. It's going to be different when it's Brady. You think the committee is sitting around going, "Oh, Nick wouldn't vote him in"?
I would vote Brady in. I'm just saying they won't. That's why we're
They
betting.
will.
$1,000,
They
all
will.
of us. Get ready.
They
Work
100%
that
will.
overtime.
There's no shot in the history of humanity that Tom Brady doesn't make a first ballot Hall of Famer.
The
0%
whole
chance.
football
that he
world will
doesn't
be
make it.
going upside down. Can you imagine? I could say Peyton
when is
Manning
his
first
first year
ballot.
eligibility? Is it next year?
No, 2028. I've been counting. I am ready. I might have made the
0%
bet.
chance. 0% chance he's not.
Hey, you know what, Mayor? You told me New England wasn't going to the Super Bowl, and I believed you. Okay, you're wrong. Okay. I'm going
Fucking
with it.
Andrew.
I thought this was maybe at best a 10-win team.
Yeah.
That's what you get for thinking. Now look at them. They're in the fucking Super Bowl.
They could have been 19-0 at this point.
I had more trust in fucking Ian's Rams than I did on any of our teams.
You sure
100%
did.
me 100% me too.
Stafford's hands right at the end, and that motherfucker couldn't get. Now I got to hear it. You know, I wanted them to go. I feel more safe with them win. If the Rams were in there, I'd have them winning it.
Yeah,
no
we would have beat
question.
whoever we played by 20.
Should have been that
Yeah,
way anyway.
I think the Rams would have blown the doors off New England, but
Here we are.
is
Here we are. We really got to bring that shit up.
Yeah,
Hence
we're gonna
why-
talk about your. Well, you got a USC quarterback in there, so we're trying to relate the subject to you.
hence why I said earlier. I think the NFL is the only sport where I think a majority of the time the best team doesn't win the Super Bowl.
It's a team who gets hot right at the last second.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say
What's
the
the-
majority of the time. I mean, there's a good amount of Super Bowls that are decisive.
Best of three. What's one Super Bowl you think of that's best of three that the team that should have won lost? Best of three, like a steamroll. Who do you think should have best of three would win? Like I think
mean,
if the 07 Patriots would have played the Giants 2 more times in a row, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's one of them.
That's absolutely one of them.
I think Seattle would have beat the Patriots
In
the
14?
first time.
Packers,
Yes.
Broncos, maybe.
Yeah. Seattle definitely would have beaten the Patriots those next two. They should have won that game, to be honest. Obviously, they just had the biggest hiccup in NFL history. But another one
Oh,
that comes to
Colts,
mind.
Jets, early Super Bowl 3.
Another one that comes to
Yeah.
mind. Panthers, Broncos.
Cardinals,
Panthers,
Steelers.
That's a good one too. Yeah,
And Panthers, Broncos, a good one. I said Packers, Broncos.
yeah. I could see that. I could see that. Packers, Broncos.
Think that 96 Patriots team would have won?
No,
No.
Redskins,
Bay's
too much?
Broncos.
Yeah, Green Bay's too much.
Redskins, Broncos. The Redskins lit them up in the third quarter.
Bills,
They give you-
Cowboys. Pick a year.
not a chance. We
I'm
kicked the shit
kidding.
out of them.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Cowboys would have swept all of those teams that they beat in the Super Bowl in the 90s.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jeez, they were dominant.
Yeah, if fucking Jimmy Johnson had stuck around, we would have won 4 straight.
Patriots,
Um,
Eagles, the Foles year, we would have won that one.
Yep, I agree there. Uh, I think Patriots Falcons would have gone 3. I don't know who would have won the third game.
That could have gone either way. I agree.
Man, it would be something if they did best of 3. Imagine if they had Super Bowl at all, like not right in a row, but Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. What's the difference? You know what I mean?
The Super Bowl
You can
month,
make that work.
a month of Super
So
Bowl.
this one is going to sound crazy, but hear me out on it before you jump down my throat. 2013.
You're fucking crazy.
Hear me out. Seahawks Broncos. Obviously, the game itself was an annihilation, right? But if you take in totality of what those teams were throughout the course of the season, Denver was the most potent offense the NFL had ever seen. Seattle was, yes, a great defensive team, but that Super Bowl got off to such a horrendous start with the ball getting snapped over Peyton Manning's head, they could just never recover. I
It
think
was
they played
43 to 8.
I
was
hear that.
hoping. Okay, I will be the first to tell you right now. Going into that game, I wanted to see Peyton Manning get shut the fuck out. I was pissed when they scored.
The Seahawks, they're starting that game. That's kind of how I envision if they're going to blow out New England, that's how they're going to get started. Safety, first play. By halftime, it was over.
But
See,
that's
hold
the
on.
momentum
Let me
right there.
finish.
That's what changes it.
Go ahead, Casey.
Let me finish because I've said this about that Seattle team and that direct game. I've said this for years, and I still truly believe it to this day. I think on that day, the way that they played, that Seattle team would have beaten any team you put in front of them. I don't care who they were. They could have been the 13 Broncos, the 07 Patriots, the 98 Vikings, the fucking 15 Broncos. I don't care who you put in front of that Seattle team that day. They were not losing that game.
Yeah,
It was not going to happen.
I think you're right.
They played a perfect game.
Everything was going their way. That fucking start off the second half, friggin' Percy Harvin runs it all the way back. And
Exactly
he hasn't
my
played all
point.
year. The damn
Exactly
guy
my
was missing.
I don't think any team in the history of the NFL would have beaten them that day. I don't care who they were. I'm not saying they were the best team ever. Not saying that. That game, the way that they played, nobody was going to beat them.
I think the Rams would have beat the Patriots best of 3 in the first meeting.
Oh,
Kurt Warner would have
absolutely.
lit him up.
Absolutely. They would
I
have
think
annihilated
Tennessee
them.
could have beat the Rams the first time round.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. Absolutely fair take. Absolutely fair
Seahawks would
take.
have beat the Steelers twice.
Yep. I don't know.
The refs
Oh.
kind of fucked Seattle in that game.
They
Dude,
absolutely
they did.
fucked Seattle
They
that
did.
game.
Ben
They
Roethlisberger is the reason why I know the nose of the ball has to break the little plane, not the white line, the little plane. And he didn't
Yep.
even break it.
Fun
I hated
fact,
that
that game was Super Bowl 40 20 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Now we're at Super Bowl 60.
Holy
Who
shit,
did Seattle
man.
beat to get to that Super Bowl?
Green Bay?
I think you're right.
No, Chicago.
No, Carolina. Because it
Because
was. Hold on. It's either let me see.
It might have been
2000.
Carolina. I think it was
It was
Delhomme.
05. It might have been. Yeah, that makes sense. He's Jake Delhomme, dude. Fucking guy.
Was it Carolina?
Massive.
They beat
Probably Tim.
Carolina 34-14.
Wow.
oh,
Yeah, Seattle was way too good. Mike Holmgren, dude, that guy had that team running.
I think that was one of the first years that Seattle had their new stadium.
That was one of the first years Philly wasn't in it in the NFC Championship. They're being there all those years. But yeah, I think
Speaking
you're
of
right.
which-
They had just moved from the Kingdom.
I was watching an interview with Matt Hasselbeck that he had with Colin Cowherd yesterday, actually, about that Super Bowl. And he was saying there's one big thing that he regrets. Do you guys remember who Daryl Jackson was, number 82? He was their number one receiver. So he was hurt a good majority of the season, right? And he came back during the playoff run. And he told them, he's like, you come back for the playoff run, I'm going to make you Super Bowl MVP. And I guess the first 5 times Matt Hasselbeck attempted a pass in that game, all 5 of them went to Daryl Jackson. And he said Dick LeBeau, the defensive coordinator for Pittsburgh at the time, noticed that trend and ended up putting a scheme in there that he wasn't familiar with of Pittsburgh running to shut down Daryl Jackson. And it threw off Seattle's entire game plan.
You say one wrong thing on the media, dude, fucking they'll eat it up. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Just go there so you don't get fined.
Yeah,
Spe-
no shit. Like
Speak-
Sam Darnold went out there and said, "What would you do on 4th and 1?" He's like, "I'm going to pass." Why would you say that? Unless you're playing mind games, why would you say that?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's very
I mean, who the hell was it asking Mike Vrabel? Is this a must-win game? What the hell?
That was Guillermo from fucking Jimmy Kimmel, that hamhead. They're fucking dumb, dude. Did you see him? They gave fucking Sam Darnold instead of a cheese head, they gave him a ham and a can and put it on his
I
head.
saw that. Speaking of Guillermo, Ian, you might be the only other one that understands what I'm about to say. You remember all the years at the NBA Finals he kept trying to get LeBron's attention?
LeBron won't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron didn't look at him at all.
LeBron, talk to me, LeBron.
Here's a shot at tequila.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I know we probably have a few minutes left.
We got like
Um,
a little more than 10.
Justin, did you watch Saturday night?
The collapse again?
Oh my
Again?
God, man.
Again?
They just had to hold out for 5 seconds and they would have won the game. And they let up that soon as Providence entered their zone and was putting pressure on it. Maine's forecheck went to dog shit, couldn't retain possession of the puck. I didn't say it out loud, so I'm not going to claim that, but I was thinking in my head, I was like, Providence is going to score. I can sense it, the way that they're pushing getting the pressure onto Matheson. And it was just, it was heartbreaking.
They're
And
not
they,
getting anywhere past the second round of the Hockey East tournament.
no chance. They're too soft. They're too soft. They need some more big boys on that team. They need some hitters. They need some heart.
They need to get they need to get the cake eaters back up. Just head the cake eaters up to the AHL and get some better transfers.
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree. And
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love what Poirier and Marcus are doing offensively, but no,
where has Josh Nadeau been?
hurt.
True, but even before then.
No David Brazil, no Lyndon Breen.
And then Boya obviously has had,
Boy has got his
work.
head in the NHL.
which is stupid. He shouldn't yet.
He's not ready for it.
No, not even close. He doesn't even look like remotely the same goaltender that we saw last year. Not even close.
He's not even a shadow of that.
No. It's been very disheartening. And obviously they fell to 18th in the rankings. They are, at this moment, if the season ended, they would not make the national tournament because they're 24th in, I think, what is it called? KPI?
NPI. NPI.
NPI. They're 24th in that. So they wouldn't even make the national tournament if it ended today. And I don't think they're going to make the national tournament this year.
No, they don't deserve it.
No, they don't. They absolutely don't. And
The
I don't
only
care how
only teams in their division that they could beat are Vermont, maybe UNH and Lowell. That's it.
we'll see this weekend when they go to BU. But
No, BU just about to win the Bean Pot. No, they're not.
I hate to say it, but I don't disagree. It's sad, but I don't disagree. We need to regroup next year.
Did you see the save that Northeastern pulled on BU before they went to? Holy crap!
Oh,
Holy
my.
shit!
That makes you stand on your head, so to speak.
That was
you know what I mean?
Sports Center top number one play. It was.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was extremely impressive.
Just as impressive, if not comedic, was the fight between Vasilevsky and Swayman at the Stadium Classic.
It's always good to see a goalie fight.
And goalie fights get the crowds fired up. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that game was really entertaining. It really was. I'm not sure if you guys watched the
Who won? Tampa?
Bruins. Tampa won it in a shootout.
Yeah, Boston choked.
It wasn't Swayman's fault.
And I don't know if you guys know this, Cooper Flag is playing against his hometown, not hometown, but his local
Regional
team, I guess.
team. His
Regional
hometown,
team.
his hometown's
His regional
team.
hometown. Yeah, the Boston Celtics. Right now, the Celtics currently hold a 12-point lead with a minute and 43 seconds left to go in the first half.
Cooper was
Cooper
doing pretty.
Flag's been
I
going
checked at the box
crazy.
score during the between the segments today, and Cooper was holding his own.
If the season ended
He's gonna
today,
be a
would you give
problem.
Rookie of the Year to Cooper Flag or Con Knipple?
Cooper Flag.
Probably Cooper Flag, but it'd be I don't. It'd be
It's
a split
close.
decision. It'd be a split
It's
decision.
close.
It's not. There's no runaway for that. It's one of the two of them, obviously, and they were. And I thought it was great watching the two of them play against each other the other night.
It was. It was phenomenal because they both had wonderful games. And I'll say this about Knipple. I think he's the best pure shooter the league has since Steph Curry.
Oh, he's cold, man.
He is dead nice.
I
Dead nice.
I love watching him shoot. I love watching Curry shoot. I love watching JJ Redick shoot.
Mm-hmm. Especially
It's
at
pure
Duke.
shooters. Yeah, pure shooters. It's always fun watching them just because of how effortlessly they can get the basketball into the net. It's fucking beautiful.
It's great.
Yeah, no, it really is. Now, again, I know we only have a few minutes left, so let's end it with the Super Bowl too. What color will the Gatorade be?
Blue.
You think blue Gatorade?
Blue Gatorade.
What do you think, Nick?
It's always orange.
Orange?
Yeah, that's a Gatorade color, dude. Like every time, it feels like it's always orange to me.
I want it to be the best Gatorade flavor, which is the white. It was just the Glacier Cherry.
Mm.
Glacier Cherry. No shit. You're a Glacier Cherry guy. Okay.
I am.
I'm going with red.
For some reason, when it comes to Gatorade, I'm a lemon lime guy. I like the green.
And this, I don't. I'm not gonna necessarily. I guess I'll watch the halftime show, but I don't know any of the songs. Last year,
I'm not watching the halftime show. Fuck it.
I'm not watching either of those halftime shows. They both sound horrible.
I am going to watch a halftime show, and I'm not going to go into the Facebook world and dig deeper into it like everybody tells me about Kendrick Lamar. There's more to a message. Dude, I'm here to watch football. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I just saw Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
I'm not going to shut it off during the halftime performance, but I'm not going to be paying attention to it, really.
To be fair, I don't watch any of them really anyway. I guess it's more like I'm just talking while that shit's going on. I don't think I paid attention. I think the Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre one was the only one I really paid attention to.
That one I watched.
Who comes out with Bad Bunny? Is it Cardi?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that one when it obviously Snoop Dogg, 50, Dre, M. That was the last
everybody.
one. I was so hyped for that one.
I
so
kind of
fucking
snoozed
hyped.
when Mary J. Blige came out, unfortunately, but she's uber talented. But
yeah, no, same. But her music doesn't resonate with me.
No, me neither.
But man, when 50 came, when M came, I was so hyped for them.
Who scores the first touchdown?
Drake May.
Kenneth Walker.
JSN.
And Justin thinks Drake May is going to complete a 50-yard pass. Spoilers.
How the hell is that going to happen? I thought this wasn't going to be a high-scoring game. Isn't that how the stats start getting piled up? Isn't that where 40 to something goes down? Like, how do they get? What's really going to be the final score, Justin?
24-20.
Well, if you would have asked him this morning, he would say 31-27. He was on 92.9 this morning, the ticket.
I was.
They took calls?
Damn.
I would have liked to be on that. I got a couple things I'd like to say.
They're offering a package from Heroes Grill if you get it right.
My brother won fucking 2 Jason pizzas from liking and sharing in the comments.
That won that?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Yeah, he tagged me. I was like, anyone ever went out of this? Oh, no, he didn't tag me. He tagged his wife. But still, I was like, holy shit. It says claim your prize, like as in a comment. Like you click it. Like it's like a notification. Yeah. I didn't know it worked like that. I thought they just like call you up or personally message you.
What a little bitch.
That's pretty dope.
This weekend, I will be joining our fellow co-host Casey for the Super Bowl. So,
yes, sir.
It'll be a fun times all around.
I'm pretty excited.
Win or lose, I'll enjoy the game.
And I'm gonna
get schmammered.
I
don't have to work the next day.
The only losers that are here are the ones that love football because this is the end of it. This is what sucks. Now
Yeah.
I got to
Yeah.
spend time with my family on Sunday, and this fucking shit blows, dude. I want to just fucking watch football all day.
Yeah.
The,
I
the
don't
Hall
wanna
of
work.
Fame,
I just want to watch some football today.
the Hall of Fame
My-
game after this.
My wife
Yeah.
has been saying, "I get my husband back finally." I'm like, "Girl, did you know the Celtics play till June?" Like,
Then it's the Hall of Fame game, and cycle repeats again.
Next thing I got is NASCAR, and I don't even watch that shit. I just want to see Daytona 500, and I call it a day. I don't even care about it.
2 out of 2
Baseball.
fucks.
Spring training.
Yeah,
Spring training.
baseball.
What
I'm
did
gonna
you
try,
miss?
Justin. I'm gonna try to get into baseball. I'm going to try.
Yeah.
I'll help you. I'm playing fantasy baseball this year, so maybe I'll help you with that.
That's a lot of work.
Okay.
It is a lot of
I'm
work.
gonna try.
What is it?
last
XFL?
time-
Is that still going on?
XFL is still happening. Last thing I knew.
Yep, that's in March. I tried to get into that too, but it's tough unless it's the NFL. It's tough to watch a game without a rooting interest. Like when it's the NFL, I can bypass it pretty easily. I'm actually the same way with college hockey, ironically enough, too. I can watch any college hockey game. But NBA, MLB, NHL, it's any sport really. It's tough to watch a game without a rooting interest. It just I lose
that.
interest.
I don't have that problem. It's a talent. What I don't know. The talent just
Yeah.
they're just not there. The college players are probably better than those guys, in a way.
I get you.
Some,
Yeah.
not all.
Well, that's what makes it though. Those some, like you don't get that. You get the wash up. You get PJ Walker. Like it's just
Yeah,
nothing
he's-
bad, but he's nothing good. You know what I mean?
No, but PJ Walker still made one of the greatest throws in NFL history to DJ Moore against the Falcons.
But I'm not disagreeing about the whole situation of PJ Walker. I'm saying though, I'd rather watch Arch Manning and the Longhorns if it was just Arch
I
Manning
agree.
out there.
Yes,
I don't need to know
absolutely.
anybody else.
I would much rather watch college football than the XFL or USFL, whatever the fuck it's called. I would much rather watch college, without question.
Yeah.
I just need to know if I can hold my composure watching Arch Manning win the Heisman and fucking JJ McCarthy win the MVP. It's just going to be a great year for me next year.
I think he's dreaming. He might need a towel.
Good shit, fellas.
You know what you did after those happened? You turned off your Xbox.
Yeah. I woke up and fucking realized that my team's going to watch Sam Darnold fucking win his first Super Bowl.